So you're breaking up with me because I'm too blonde?
There's nothing I love more than a dumb blonde with daddy's plastic.
I know, he gets excited when
Did you see this one? We just got it in yesterday.
Oh, is this low viscosity rayon?
Yes, of course.
With a half loop top stitching on the hem?
Absolutely. It's one of a kind.
It's impossible to use a half loop top stitching on low viscosity rayon. It would snag the fabric. And you didn't just get it in. I saw it in the June Vogue a year ago. So if you're trying to sell it to me for full price, you picked the wrong girl.
Slay! Slay!
Come on, let me take you home.
No!
You're gonna ruin your shoes. You're a part of me. I love you.
Liar!
Law school's for people who are boring and ugly and serious.
What are your backups?
I don't need backups. I'm going to Harvard.
I object.
Elle?
Warner? I totally forgot you go here.
What are you talking about? I'm sorry, are you here to see me?
No, silly. I go here.
You go where?
Harvard. Law school.
You got into Harvard Law?
What, like it's hard?
Look what I did. Maybe there's like a sorority you could like join instead, like.
You know, if you had come to a rush party, I would have at least been nice to you.
Oh, is that before you voted against me and then called me a dyke behind my back?
I don't use that word. You must have heard it from Vivian.
Child. Anyway, so.
Thanks for inviting me, girls. This party is super fun.
Nice outfit.
Oh, I like your outfit too, except when I dress up as a frigid bitch, I try not to look so constipated.
Oh, Elle. Come on, you're never gonna get the grades to qualify for one of those spots. You're not smart enough, sweetie.
Wait, am I on glue, or did we not get into the same law school, Warner?
Well, yeah, but...
But what? We took the same LSATs, and we're taking the same classes.
I know, but... Come on, Elle, be serious. You can do something more valuable with your time.
I'm never gonna be good enough for you, am I?
Elle. Oh, come on.
Just forget it. I'll show you how valuable Elle Woods can be.
You're applying for my internship, aren't you?
I don't know.
You should. Do you have a resume?
Yes, I do. Here it is.
It's pink.
Oh, and it's scented. I think it gives it a little something extra, don't you think? Okay, we'll see you next class.
Believe it, Warner. We got it.
That only leaves 1-4.
Me! Oh, Warner. Do you remember when we spent those 4 amazing hours in the hot tub after winter formal?
Yeah, no.
This is so much better than that. I just don't think Brooke could have done this. Exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't shoot their husbands. You know, you're really being a butthead.
A butthead? Why would you call me that?
You know, Emmett, you just need to have a little more faith in people. You might be surprised.
I can't believe you just called me a butthead. I mean, no one's called me a butthead since about the 9th grade.
Maybe not to your face.
I was thinking maybe we could go out sometime.
No, you're a dork.
I'm in law school.
Look, I'm not gonna go out with you. I can't believe you'd even ask. Girls like me don't go out with losers like you. Let's get out of here.
Excuse me. Why didn't you call me?
What?
We spent a beautiful night together, and then I never hear from you again?
I'm sorry?
Sorry for what? For breaking my heart or for giving me the greatest pleasure I've ever known and then just taking it away?
Both?
Well, forget it. I've already spent too many hours crying over you.
So, when did you want to go out?
Don't stomp your little last season Prada shoes at me, honey.
From last season. He's gay.
Did you ever take Mrs. Wyndham on a date?
Yes.
Where?
A restaurant in Concord where no one could recognize us.
And how long have you been sleeping with Mrs. Wyndham?
3 months.
And your boyfriend's name is?
Chuck.
Right.
Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is
Gay. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
You're fired. I have new representation.
Who?
Miss Wyndham, what had you done earlier that day?
I got up, got a latte, went to the gym, got a perm, and came home.
Well, you got in the shower?
I believe the witness has made it clear that she was in the shower.
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Wyndham, had you ever gotten a perm before?
Yes.
How many would you say?
2 a year since I was 12. You do the math.
You know, a girl in my sorority, Tracy Marcinko, got a perm once. We all tried to talk her out of it. Curls weren't a good look for her. She didn't have your bone structure. Oh. But thankfully, that same day, she entered the Beta Delta Pi wet t-shirt contest where she was completely hosed down from head to toe.
Objection. Why is this relevant?
Oh, I have a point, I promise.
Then make it.
Yes, Chutney, why is it that Tracy Marcinko's curls were ruined when she got hosed down?
Because they got wet?
Exactly. Because isn't it the first cardinal rule of perm maintenance that you're forbidden to wet your hair for at least 24 hours after getting a perm at the risk of deactivating the ammonium thioglycolate?
Yes.
And wouldn't somebody who's had, say, 30 perms before in their life be well aware of this rule? And if, in fact, you weren't washing your hair, as I suspect you weren't because your curls are still intact, wouldn't you have heard the gunshot? And if, in fact, you had heard the gunshot, Brooke Wyndham wouldn't have had time to hide the gun before you got downstairs, which would mean that you would have had to have found Mrs. Wyndham with a gun in her hand to make your story plausible. Isn't that right?
She's my age. Did she tell you that? How would you feel if your father married someone who was your age?
You, however, had time to hide the gun, didn't you, Chutney? After you shot your father.
I didn't mean to shoot him. I thought it was you walking through the door.
Order, order. Order.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Bailiff, take the witness into custody where she will be charged for the murder of Hayworth Wyndham. In the matter of the state versus Brooke Wyndham, this case is dismissed. Mrs. Wyndham, you're free to go.
Elle! I just wanted to say that you were so brilliant in there. And that I was wrong. And you are the girl for me.
Really?
Yes. Pooh Bear, I love you.
Oh, Warner. I've waited so long to hear you say that. But if I'm going to be a partner in a law firm by the time I'm 30, I need a boyfriend who's not such a complete bonehead.